In case you missed the news or the EA Play Live event yesterday, more Star Wars Squadrons footage was revealed alongside some more insight from the developers as to what we could expect with the overall Squadrons experience. The highlight of the event was showcased as revealing actual gameplay, but instead what we got was a glorified simulation trailer that basically told us how to play the game rather than some actual gameplay footage. Nonetheless, we still got to see a lot more of the game in depth, and from now on until the game is released on October 2nd, we might not get many more updates in the meantime. What's going on, everyone? SW Gaming here, and if you tuned into the event live, you might have been a little disappointed with what EA marketed as actual gameplay, and if you were, you're not alone. Star Wars Squadrons will feature a single-player campaign alongside the multiplayer mode, which has been heavily emphasized by the developers' motive for this game. I wouldn't get your hopes up for a lengthy campaign, as it seems mainly like a way for players to familiarize themselves with the controls before they jump into their favorite vehicle and take on multiplayer battles, and that's probably why the game is retailing at the $40 price point. I was somewhat skeptical on how this game would break away from the vehicle missions that we've come to know with Battlefront 2, but I'm pleasantly surprised to say that there'll be a lot more options in not only how you fight, but also how you customize both your character and vehicle. It seems like EA has learned their lesson when it comes to multiplayer games since the Battlefront 2 microtransaction debate, as unlockables and upgrades will be earned throughout gameplay and advancement, which is how all games should be approached, as I believe it helps not only myself, but other players as well feel like you're doing something more with the game than simply winning battles and moving on to the next with the exact same vehicle and weapon loadouts. The four main classes in this game are going to be the traditional and overall vehicle of choice, the fighter, the fast-moving class interceptor, essential support, as well as the heavy hitter that comes with the bombers. It seems as if there's going to be a great balance between both sides, and that the game won't show favoritism over one side compared to the other, especially during the campaign portion of this game. I still have my doubts about how well a solo starfighter game could do in 2020, but I'm excited to get behind the cockpit of some of the most memorable Star Wars vehicles and really do some damage. Another important thing to note about this game is that there will be appearances from characters within the Star Wars universe. In the initial trailer, we got to see Hera Syndulla from Rebels, as well as Wedge Antilles piloting his X-Wing. We also got a few more potential character reveals with the gameplay trailer from the other day, and that includes what I believe to be Admiral Akbar, as well as an appearance from the Corvus. Yes, Inferno Squad's Raider Corvette class vehicle that was first featured in the Battlefront 2 campaign. So does this mean that we could expect to see an appearance from none other than Inferno Squad's leader, Iden Versio? Well, it's very likely considering the timeline of this game. We've seen a few members of the Rebel Alliance or New Resistance shown already, but none of the other side fighting for the Empire. Since this game is set after the destruction of the Death Star 2, there's not many notable characters that could be included at this point, but Iden is a very possible choice, since she did fight in numerous battles after the Battle of Endor and before she turned against the Empire on her homeworld of Vardos. Either way though, let me know what you think about her potential role in this game though, and if you happen to catch the quick glimpse of the Corvus during the gameplay trailer. I could be wrong to assume that we might expect an appearance from Iden, but it's not impossible either. I'm not sure how many videos I'll be doing that cover content from Squadrons until the game gets released, but if anything new or noteworthy pops up in the meantime, please consider subscribing to the channel to stay up to date if you haven't already. Thanks for watching everyone, and I'll see you in the next video.